All right, it's that time of the year again. Google has launched two big initiatives here in India, and I have with me Rajan Anandan. He heads Google in India and in Southeast Asia. Rajan, thank you so much for joining us on Bloomberg Quint.
Absolutely.
Rajan, I'd like to start by asking you, Digital Unlocked and My Business. Could you tell us in a nutshell what these are all about?
Yeah, so the one is a major capability building initiative. The other one is a major new product that's going to be launched in India for the first time. Let me take a step back and tell you why we're doing this, right? India has 51 million small businesses.
Right.
They account for 37% of India's GDP and employ about 120 million people, right? But only 32% of India's small and medium businesses have any kind of online presence, right? Whether it's a website, whether it's a Google My Business page, whether you're listed on a map, whether you're just style listing or a Facebook business page. So it's only 32%. But the 32% of businesses that are online, they grow revenues and profits twice the rate of businesses that are offline. They employ 5 times more people, and they're able to find many more customers outside the cities that they operate in. So the economic multiplier and the employment multiplier of a small business being online is really very, very significant, right? So we've been, over the last several years, we've had a number of initiatives to help small businesses get online, and so far we've got about 8 million of them already online through our programs like Google My Business and Maps and so on and so forth. So today we actually launched Digital Unlocked, which is a capability building program that helps small businesses understand how they can leverage the internet, provides them the understanding about the tools and the products and the platforms and the services, where we're going to both do offline training. We partnered with FICCI and the Indian School of Business. We're going to have 5,000 offline workshops. Today is the first one that we're doing right across the hall, as well as a very comprehensive online set of trainings, which is modularized, that leads to a Google certification. So that's Digital Unlocked.
Right.
And the major new product that we've announced today, we'll launch it later this year for the first time in India. It's called My Business Websites, right? And the intent there is to help small businesses create a website just using their mobile phone or their smartphone.
Right.
Very, very quickly, keep updating it all for free. And we hope that will take away some of the barriers of creating a web presence as well.
But also, Rajan, you mentioned that even with My Business, this is being launched in India for the first time all over the world.
Yeah.
And Sundar mentioned as well, you know, with YouTube on low bandwidth connections, that was a project that was piloted in India as well.
YouTube offline, India first, and now it's in 80 countries around the world.
Absolutely. So what is this, you know, what I want to really point to is the bigger picture, because you guys are launching these things in India. That really goes to show how much India means to Google. We also heard Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad earlier. So what really, if I was to ask you, what really is India to Google internationally?
So look, I think it's even before Google, right? What does the Indian internet mean to the internet, global internet? India today has 350 million internet users, 220 million of them connect just on smartphones, right? So at 350 million, we're already the second largest internet user base in the world. If you look at 2016 growth rates, we are by far the fastest growing large internet market in the world, right? So it's a very significant part of the worldwide internet, because globally there are about 3.5 billion consumers of the internet. But in many ways, although we are already the second largest, we yet haven't even started, right? Because in a country of 1.3 billion, there's another billion Indians who can come online. So as Google, you know, our mission in India is really very simple. Internet for every Indians, right? And so that basically requires getting another billion Indians online. And everything that we're doing in India today is focused on how do we address the major challenges associated with getting Indians online, whether it's broadband access, whether it's local languages, whether it's getting women in rural India online, or skilling. So that's really what we're up to.
Well, also, you know, you guys have fantastic projects like the railway Wi-Fi projects, which is now rolled out on several stations across the country.
We partnered with RailTel to provide very high-speed public Wi-Fi in India's railway stations. When Sundar was here exactly a year ago, we announced that we'll get to 400 stations by the end of 2018, and we said we'll do 100 stations in 2016. So I'm glad to let you know that we're at 110 stations. 5 million Indians access the Google RailTel network every month.
Which is in line with Digital India as well.
Absolutely, and every single day, 15,000 Indians who've never accessed the internet access the internet for the very first time through one of the RailTel Wi-Fi networks.
Rajan, also, you know, I mean, these are some great policies and some great moves by Google, but also in light of demonetization, is Google doing anything really? What about Android Pay? Would we ever look at Android Pay being rolled out sometime?
So we've been working on a number of things to help consumers, right, learn about digital payments and so on and so forth. So as soon as demonetization happened, we saw a massive spike in search queries for all things tied to demonetization.
Right.
What is demonetization? Where can they find the nearest ATM? So we did a number of things on search and all our products to help improve consumer communication.
Right.
We have a program called Internet Sati, where we go village by village. We train women to get online. So now what we're doing is we're training. We have about 18,000 internet satis who are now in 50,000 villages. We are training every single one of them on how they can train other women on how to use digital payment products, primarily wallets, UPI-based apps, and so on and so forth. Right. The BIM app just crossed 5 million.
Absolutely.
We've been working with the government on that in terms of how we can help.
Which is also Android first. The app's also Android first.
Yeah, continue to scale that. So there are a number of things that we are working on. But in many ways, as they say, if you look at digital payments, we are still in the first ball of the test match. So it's still very early, but it's been a very fast ball, and we're looking forward to doing a lot more.